It's a Saturday showdown. Anyone fancy some hot laps around Interlagos? It's qualifying day here for the Sao Paulo Grand Prix.
Radio check, please. Radio check.
And radio check.
Here are the top 5 cars as things stand. Okay, so the current fastest lap, 1 minute 06.7. Russell, Piastri, Schumacher, Hakkinen and Verstappen.
And that's it for sprint qualifying. Plenty more coming up over the rest of the weekend. So we'll see you all tomorrow. So it's all about speed in today's sprint. Not very many laps and no chance to get ahead on strategy. Who here today has the raw skill to take them to the top? It's an unusual anti-clockwise race here at Interlagos, where the Sao Paulo locals are packed into the grandstands at each of the 15 corners around this classic 2.7-mile circuit. Two very fast sections bookend the famous and highly technical Sector 2, where getting a good run out of Junsao into one of the 2 DRS zones will be key to any overtaking prospects today. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's sprint. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position, just ahead of George Russell, who starts this event from P2. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Piastri, Michael Schumacher, Mika Hakkinen and Villeneuve, Massa, Verstappen, Albon and Andrea Kimi Antonelli, Tremnitz, Senna, Nicolas Soloff and Colapinto, Maloney, Behrman, Isaac Hadjar and Paul Aaron, Doohan, O'Sullivan, Barnard and Jack Crawford rounds off the grid. Which of these drivers will get pole position today? We'll soon find out. And alongside me in the commentary box today, a man who I always look up to, which is easier said than done, Anthony Davidson. Well, they say that a change is as good as a rest, and whilst there's not much rest on show in the sprint format today, there's definitely a change to what we're usually seeing on the track. Interlagos, always one of my favourite weekends of the season. Love Brazil, adore this track.
Absolutely spot on, Crofty. I wish you could pick this circuit up and place it, copy-paste it on multiple different locations around the planet, because it is sensational to watch, sensational to drive, and for all these drivers here in Brazil, it's a great time to get stuck into this Interlagos circuit. It's an anti-clockwise track, lots of important corners to get right, and it's a track where you can make or lose an awful lot of lap time.
Okay, radio check, radio check.
Radio check.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Yes, come on! Oh my God!
So that wraps up the sprint race, but there's still more action yet to come this weekend. We've got qualifying and, of course, the Grand Prix. It's a Saturday showdown. Anyone fancy some hot laps around Interlagos? It's qualifying day here for the Sao Paulo Grand Prix.
Okay, let's have a comms check, please. Radio check.
Yes, radio is okay.
I'm afraid we've dropped to P22. P22.
We maximize like crazy this quality.
Welcome along then to where heroes and history are made. It's where the 2008 title was decided in the very final corner. And just 1 year later, Jenson Button stormed through from 14th on the grid to claim his one and only Drivers' Championship. It's time then for the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. We're racing today then at Interlagos, a historic 2.7-mile circuit and one of the few anti-clockwise tracks on the calendar. 15 corners in total, 9 to the left and 6 to the right, with a technical middle section opening up to a flat-out Sector 3. That gives us our best passing opportunity down into Turn 1. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Ayrton Senna lines up on pole position, with Charles Leclerc alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Antonelli, Maloney, Jacques Villeneuve, and Massa, Behrman, Michael Schumacher, Russell, and Alex Albon, Hadja, Soloff, Tim Tramnitz, and Verstappen, Hakkinen, Crawford, Franco Colapinto, and Jack Doohan, Piastri, O'Sullivan, Aaron, and Taylor Barnard rounds off the grid. With preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. And alongside me today is a man who needs no introduction, but I'll try anyway. It's Ant Davidson. Interlagos, always one of my favourite weekends of the season. Love Brazil, adore this track.
Absolutely spot on, Crofty. I wish you could pick this circuit up and place it, copy-paste it on multiple different locations around the planet, because it is sensational to watch, sensational to drive. And for all these drivers here in Brazil, it's a great time to get stuck into this Interlagos circuit. It's an anti-clockwise track, lots of important corners to get right, and it's a track where you can make or lose an awful lot of lap time.
All right, give me a quick radio check, please. Radio check.
And radio check.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down. Okay, incredible parking there, nice one. That's going to give you the edge if you can get good launch as the race starts. Keep an eye on the lights, the start sequence will begin as soon as the grid is formed. Be ready with the clutch. DRS now enabled. DRS enabled. Second place, you're in second place. Senna ahead. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on fresh mediums. Antonelli's behind you. Less than a second separates you. They're on fresh mediums. Your pit window opens in 15 laps time. Okay, there are 35 laps left in this race. Okay, good work. Great pass. First position, front of the pack. Senna behind. They're on fresh mediums. Your pit window will open in 14 laps time. 34 laps to go. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 10.4 seconds. Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. As things stand, we're going to be leading the championship. And that's 30 laps of fuel remaining. Okay, the pit window's open, so let's box this lap, Gap to your teammate behind, 22.4 seconds.
Copy that.
Okay, remember to pit this lap. Issue removing the left front wheel. I know it's not ideal, mate, but let's try and put it behind us and get back into this race. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. Oscar's coming in for his stop now. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Okay, we've been given a time penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race. Get your head down and let's get it done. Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race. Just so you know, we're getting some strange readings from a couple of the sensors, so I don't think you need to be worried, just some bad data, so keep doing what you're doing. I'll let you know if we notice any genuine problems. We're expecting some rain soon. Expect the first drops in the next few minutes. Leading the pack, that's P1. Schumacher behind. They're on old mediums. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Other teams are fitting intermediate tyres. It might be worth considering changing yours too. In first position, front of the pack. That's Schumacher behind you. They're on old mediums. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap. Gap to your teammate behind, 50.4 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. They're in 9th place. Time last lap, 1 minute 21.1. We'll be seeing at least 20 minutes of light rain.
Charles Leclerc. What a drive, what a victory. He wins.
And they're just starting to make it look easy out there. Now a hat-trick of wins. They're out there ahead. They've got the momentum on their side. And it's for the others now to try and up their game to stop that energy that they have.
And it's time for that special moment for our special three today. The podium awaits our top three finishers. And that is a fabulous win. And the top step of the podium for Charles Leclerc. Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Hey, boss, have you got a moment to look at something? Just got the latest on that situation, boss.
Have you got a moment? Need your input.
Hey, Chief. Just a reminder to kick off some research projects. We don't want to fall behind our rivals, and we haven't got anything in the pipeline at the moment. Thanks.